Hello, I'm Trish McCall. I'm reading Cynthia. Thank you. On a cruise, Panama Canal. That's where I'd like to be right now. Poolside, pina colada in my hand, high and happy.
A nice breeze blowing off the water. Not a bad way to spend your birthday. You alright? Hot in here. You want me to crank the air?
Nah, I'm okay. I was kind of hoping they'd show up. It's the one thing we always do together.
Can you blame them?
Like I had a choice.
I'm just saying.
Come on, don't give me that look.
Well, it can't be easy.
It isn't. You know what's crazy? When I started at the plant, I felt like I was invited into an exclusive club. Not many of us folks work there, not us. So, when I put on my jacket, I knew I'd accomplished something. I was set. And when I got my union card, you couldn't tell me anything. Sometimes when I was shopping, I'd let it slip out of my wallet onto the counter just so folks could see it. I was that proud of it.
I remember the feeling.
Right? No one in my family ever made it beyond the floor.
Yep.
And I wanted this job so bad. Ever since I stepped into the plant and I saw the white hats left work in clothes as clean as when they walked in. They were untouchable.
How are you holding up?
Shit. I locked out my friends. Stan. I explained. I fought. I begged. But those cowards upstairs, they still had me tape a note to the door saying that they weren't welcome. 95 degrees. I'm standing in the door, watching some irritable fat guy change locks. Shut out of the plant? And you know what? I wonder if they gave me this job on purpose. Pin a target on me so they can stay in their air-conditioned offices. Do you know what it feels like to say to the people you work with for years that they're not welcome anymore? I haven't slept in over a week.
Well, you're not alone.
I'm scared. Stan, I got a mortgage to meet, car payments, and Brucey, you've seen what being out of work has done to him. I'm not going down that way. I work too hard. Am I wrong?
Jesus.
I know, but what could I have done? You tell me. The plant offered them a deal. The union voted it down, not me.
What do you want me to say, sweetheart? Those are my friends.
Our friends?
Then imagine how they feel. Some folks wouldn't even want me to pour you a drink.
I lived half my life on that floor. My son was practically born in that place. So don't you get sanctimonious with me.
Okay, I'll keep out of it. But you know, people will say what they say.
I thought they'd take the damn deal. You think I'm happy about this? I locked out my own son, my son. My own son. I saw the hurt on his face. But you want to know the truth? And this is the truth. Maybe it's for the best. Right? I finally get him out of this sinkhole.
It ain't your fault things shook out the way they did. I've spoken to half a dozen guys in your position. My cousins over at Clemens, they laid off 400 people just like that. One day, life is good. The next, you're treading water. Clemens, that's not supposed to happen to folks like us. But I'm pouring a lot of drinks these days. Business is good. You ain't the only one.
What the hell is going on, Stan?
Don't know. Don't get it. But I watch these politicians talking bullshit, and I get no sense that they even know what's going on beyond the windshield of their cars as they speed past. But I've decided a month ago that I'm not voting, because no matter what lever I pull, it will lead to disappointment.
Amen. You remember about 7 months ago? Remember when Freddie Brunner burned down his house?
Of course.
We thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
Was he? Why are you bringing this up, Tracy?
Brucey was at the craps table rolling like a pro, drenched in luck. It was dripping off of him. The chips were leaping into his hands, and if I recall, he was looking sort of fine that evening.
Yes, he was.
And then this chick.
Come on, stop.
Yes, this chick. Legs, ass, boobs, weave. She was given a full service vibe. Walks up and settles in next to Brucey. Settles? Her breasts were enormous, epic. Her dress barely visible. I'm not a lesbian, but I couldn't take my eyes off her boobs.
Why are you telling this story?
This chick was in heat. She ever so gently places her hands on Brucey's shoulders like this. I look over at Cynthia.
Don't.
And
no.
She
Lord help me.
is wearing the look Stone Age, prehistoric, T-Rex. And I know what it means. Brucey knows what it means, but this bitch doesn't. Boobs leaned over and whispered something into Brucey's ear. That's it. You just grab this chick's tits and dig your fingernails in as hard as you can.
Yes, I did.
Whoa.
I'd had a couple tequilas. I wanted to deflate those fake tits, puncture them with my fingernails.
The next thing I know, Cynthia's on the floor rolling around. 2 grown women. It was sick. You put up a fight like a pro wrestler. Jesus. Atlantic City? That's why I avoid it. But I remember thinking, that's my friend. She's tough as hell. Don't mess with her. She'll fight for what she loves, even if it means getting scrappy and looking ugly. That's my friend. And I miss the Cynthia who understood that.
What do you want from me, Tracy?
Walk out with us. Walk out with us.
I
Come
can't.
on. Come on.
I've stood on that line, same line, since I was 19. I'd taken orders from idiots who were dangerous or even worse, racist. But I stood on the line, patiently waiting for a break. I don't think you get it, but if I walk away, I'm giving up more than a job. I'm giving up all that time I spent standing on line, waiting for one damn opportunity. I don't expect you to understand, babe. You don't know what it's been like to walk in my shoes. I absorbed a lot of shit over the years, but I worked hard to get off that floor. You can call me selfish. I don't care. You call me whatever you need to call me, but you remember, one of us has to be left standing to fight.